versus Aztecs. Celts should be amazing here, right? Although Aztecs can do something with monks. Although Celts has heresy for late. So you get to heresy and you go even heavy scorp, siege onager. Aztec's gonna really struggle against that. Obviously, he can have woad raiders. He will have jags versus your woads. But that's fine, because jaguars are not super fast. Like, they're somewhat fast, but they're not super fast. So I think playing towards late is actually okay in this matchup. You don't want to let Aztecs get the relics. I want to improve mostly my Castle Age push. Okay, well, let's take a look at how it works. Okay, just 5 on... Okay, looks like we're rushing with 5 on food. 6 on wood is too much for Celts. Even 3 is fine. You're still going to get the barracks out really fast with 3. But I guess you're trying to go, like, as fast as possible after the first one. Although you're already floating more than enough to get it. Yeah, if we're going to go 4 on wood like this, we need to get that barracks as soon as 175 wood is in. We're just a little bit late. So there was no need to go 4 on wood here. And 5 on sheep. Like, it's just... We just have less food. Hey, Thunderbolt! And, hey, Kita, thanks. GG's earlier, Thunderbolt. You'll get me next time. Yeah, those crazy plays are hard to stop. You gotta watch how Combito does it. Combito always stops me somehow. I have no clue how, but he never dies to my pushes, and then he just has a million eco. Alright, so Drush coming in. Celts do have 5% faster movement speed in this age. But you need to keep them together. We can't have one go like this, one go like this. This is bad. Now you're gonna do nothing. So he will just run away. Oh, no, don't dive that. Don't dive that. Oh, man. Yeah, that's not how you do it. He's going 3. At least you can get away from this. At least you scouted him. So, if you know it's men-at-arms right now, maybe wall this, wall to here, wall this real quick. Res wall this, wall to the TC. So you kind of have it like this, and then gold will be exposed, but you just wall it in. Making your own militia against his militia is generally not advised. Maybe Celts can do it if you just have more than him, and then you force a fight because of movement speed, but generally you want to go for archers. You win against Combito like 80% of the time? Ah, yeah. It's just a clash of styles, right? Like, maybe my style is exploiting some of your weaknesses, and Combito's style exploits some of my weaknesses. And then your style exploits his weaknesses. We got a little triangle going on. Yep. Yeah, but opponent has 4 militia. Like, matching his militia is rarely good. Although, actually, I mean, he's not making men-at-arms. He cooked his own eco somehow. So, alright. I actually don't mind. Generally, it's not good, though. Like, if he has 4 men-at-arms, you have 4 militia, your militia they don't do anything. But he just randomly, like, only has militia here. Oh my god, I can't even believe this. He's going men-at-arms now, too. Yeah, but I mean... I don't know. Your guys were faster than his. I don't know how he got so far away. Would have been good to just chase him, but it's fine. I mean, 5 against 4 on the hill, though. Yeah, on the hill is good. Okay, you got away with something that should have never worked. At 15 games, you only lost 1 to him? Dang, I've played him like 50 times, and he's won probably like 30 of them. Like, I do beat him sometimes, but I feel like he beats me most of the time. Yeah, I mean, Celt militia are good because they're faster than archers, actually. Like, 99? 96? And with men-at-arms, you go up even higher. So, honestly, like, men-at-arms play can be good. But I don't know. I wouldn't click the men-at-arms upgrade here. Also, look at your macro. Dude. This was obviously random civ, but Celts wood income is insane. Also, we should have been on 2 wood lines. Why are we 1 wood line with, like, a million hills? Oh, it shows them as dead, but actually they're just not born yet. Yeah, 9 on 1 wood line. Like, you secured the second wood line, yet you're not using it. Like, the whole point of walling down to here is to secure this and then take it, right? 9 on 1 wood line is gonna lead to some real eco issues later. So yeah. And then you took your stragglers way too early as well. Like, too much on straggler. Look. We have 350 wood in the bank when we click up to the Feudal Age, because we're just up so late. Yet we're taking all of our straggler trees. if you're floating wood like this, and you're up this late, you need to get Dark Age farms. Don't wait for Feudal Age to get farms, because it's just gonna kill your food eco. And you're just gonna float wood. So, investments at this point, wall this is good. But, I mean, he has men-at-arms. It's kind of risky to wall this, but you could. Second wood line, wall to here, wall to here, wall to here. Dark Age farms with the rest of the wood. And you have to think, okay, what are you doing in Feudal Age? What are you doing as your opening? You're probably going to go archers. I mean, you are going to go archers, right, with the thing. So you just need to save enough. 175 wood for the range and 50 wood for double axe. That's all you need to save. But what actually happens is we get to Feudal Age with, we get to Feudal Age with so much. We actually got to Feudal Age with over 800 wood in the bank. Because these villas needed to be on farms. You could have like easily 400 wood, 400 food in the bank, 500 food in the bank at this point. Think of how many militia that would be if you just went a bunch of Dark Age farms. You don't need to get horse collar if you're up this late. You want to skip it actually because it's just delaying you. Like you didn't even get horse collar here actually. You're just still making Dark Age farms. So this was actually a bit of a fail. This drush with the eco management behind it. We're also going skirms when we don't really have the food income for it. It's fine to just play archers. Although he was up first. OMG. I mean, that's the stuff you probably didn't realize, right? But hopefully that makes sense. That's the kind of stuff you really need to be thinking about at 1800, 1900. That's how you get to the next level, is you need to... You have the execution of the build order decent. Like, I mean, your Dark Age is fine. You're making the units. You're controlling the units well. But it's that second step, that third step that we need to work on. A little bit sloppy there, but it happens. Okay. He's here. We need to pay attention. Well, you're paying attention here or something, but man, we cannot lose units like that. Kind of... Not quite perfect position with these. Like, that should have never happened. Actually, he should have never gotten away. You were here. You even have fletching. Honestly, armor, if you're going to engage close. I like armor. If I'm going to go out on the map with the skirms against pure archers, I'm going armor first. Because what does fletching do? It gives you +1 range and 1 damage as well, whatever. It doesn't do anything against enemy eagles, which is likely the thing that's going to be paired with them. So you're still doing 1 damage to eagles. But armor allows you to get close to the archers and actually kill them. Whereas fletching, you shoot from a range, and he just dodges everything and you get 0 damage. Whereas with armor, you get close and you just kill everything. So I think armor in this situation is what I would have gone for. Now you're still way ahead because the opponent randomly idled his TC forever. So despite all of the issues, you're actually fine. Being out on the map with skirms is not really great, though. Because as the Aztecs, you gotta know he's gonna be adding eagles. Just, if he already has a Rax, he might as well add eagles. A couple of eagles already zones you away. And, I mean, Aztecs create their archers really fast too, and you didn't have armor. So, archers will fight skirms. If the skirms don't have armor, the archers will still do the job. You gotta be careful. Skirms is more defensive, so it's like, we can defend in the base, but we can't really defend out on the map with skirms. Not safely, anyways. Okay, we're gonna go into Longsword. Beautiful. Longsword Skirm is an amazing play. I love it. Especially against Aztecs. Okay, you will kill this whole army. You need to get armor, though. You need armor. With armor, you kill this army for basically free. You might lose, like, 1 Skirm. Without armor, he can kill, like, 5 of your guys, maybe. Actually, I guess you just have 10 guys, though. What you need to do is just go straight into the archers. Don't try and kite him from... Or, like, don't try and play the, like, dancing game against the archers with skirms. Just get in close and kill him. Like, look, you're shooting, but then he's dodging. You need to get in close. I like these men-at-arms here. No, you have to micro, though. You can't just get in close and then not micro, though. Look. Like, as soon as he's here, look, he's moving this way. These guys need to go over here. But look, you just stand. Look, you just microed your guy down. You put your guys here. But no, his escape path is this way, so you need to walk towards this direction. And also going this way is going to support your men-at-arms. Like if your men-at-arms, or if your skirms were over here, instead of just chilling with them here, if they were here, it would support the men-at-arms better, because he can snipe your men-at-arms now, because your skirms are out of position. So you needed to micro these guys towards this direction to cut off his escape route, and also protect the men-at-arms. Because now he's just going to get away. So we need to micro that way better. Look, we even lose the fight, because he just micros to the hill, and... yeah, I mean, that was just a disaster fight. Just better unit positioning and a bit better micro mid-battle. You would have dominated there. Okay. So now it's just a longsword push without the without the skirms, which is okay, but you'd rather have skirms. Okay, I like the siege workshop. You have map control. You want it. He knows what you're doing though, so let's just keep putting pressure. You have to protect this bill. Okay, maybe not. He's just gonna go to your base. This is gonna be a disaster if he gets in. No, but he didn't wait. If he was patient and he waited for this to chop, if he was just patient and waited, that would have been ideal for him. Going rounds, okay, that's fine. He knows you're pushing though, so no need to wait for a second ram. He knows, so just go. You need like Celt rams kill stuff so fast. You can't wait for 2 rams here. I think you just go with 1. You wait for 2 if it's a surprise. But it's not a surprise, so just go. Wait, you're making another siege workshop here? You need to cancel that and use your wood more effectively here. Yeah, you're waiting for 2, which is a mistake. Celts, they do train it faster though, so it's maybe okay, but yeah, you need to go. Dude, go. Like, we can't be chilling. It's such a time-sensitive attack. Now he has a mangonel though. Okay, this is the moment. I mean, I would have already had it, but queuing the siege tower after the first 2 is really good. If you get a siege tower, once he has a mangonel, you ungarrison your guys, throw them in the siege tower, kill the mangonel with the siege tower longsword, and then you keep pushing with rams. That's how you do it. You don't send the rams against the mangonel like that, though. You don't do that. Now the rams are dead, now your push is dead. Like, if you're gonna... just mangonels would have been better for you if you're gonna do it like that, but yeah, you shouldn't do it like that. Like, I actually like the rams, but you need the siege tower to kill the mangonels. It's necessary. Sending rams against the mangonels is like, you can do that later when you have rams to spare and there's like more chaos. If there's no chaos happening, he's just gonna micro it and you're gonna do nothing basically. This is fine. You just send a few longswords here. It'll be all right. I think you need to be booming, though. You can 3TC boom with this pressure. You're never going to push in. If you lose your initial 2 rams, your push is kind of dead. And we need to pay attention here, though. We can't just have 200 wood chilling here. But yeah, if you're 3TC booming right now, you're fine. But by going 1TC... losing your siege, now your push is doing nothing and he's just chill booming and he's taking 0 damage. Celts eco is insane, so you can just go for the boom. Yeah, like throwing the units like this doesn't make sense. He has crossbowmen. Throwing the units in here doesn't really do anything. We're just losing all the guys. We can't afford to lose all the guys like that. If you're pushing on 1TC, you need to snowball. So you don't want to take those kinds of trades. Like trading even is good for him because he's booming. Okay. You know his guys are here, so you could rotate over here. You don't really have scouting properly though. You should know where his secondary and tertiary golds are. So knowing where that gold is would have been really good. Because then you would know, okay, he might be out there, keeping an eye, keeping something over there. And at this point, like I'm maybe baiting. I'm having 1 ram try and get in here, and then meanwhile my other rams are over here. 2 Celt rams fully loaded will kill the TC, by the way. Yeah, I mean the thing is that Zata's better at keeping the TC running, and so that's keeping him kind of even, but he should be booming a lot harder. Rams, no, this is not a job for rams. This is a job for siege tower. You don't use your rams like that. That's siege tower. Like, Rams can do it in a pinch, but it's unnecessary to make a siege tower. Oh man, losing that. One siege tower solves all your problems, though, by the way. Okay, the sound is really loud, actually. We can just turn it down a little bit. Never scout second TC. Yeah, you gotta know, like, you need to know where his golds are. Because obviously, he's likely to go to the gold. I mean, there we go. But he has another one in the back. Actually, we're on 106 Vils, so... I mean, you're completely fine. Because your eco management behind this is way better than your opponent. So that's really good. You have map control as well. And you're even bringing in relics. So you're actually just set up to win this game. Despite all of the sort of even trades, the opponent's not really effectively booming. And I think you should be able to just win. Castle on this hill, and he can never really push you. Should be fine. Man, he just constantly has mangonels. I mean, I guess you forced him to make a lot of mangonels. Oh, this castle's too far forward, though. Okay, this castle's too far forward and also not far forward enough. You either commit to putting it on a TC, or like on this wood line. Like, honestly, if it was here, it would be sick. Or you put it back here on this hill. If you put it here, and the opponent can just treb it from in his base. I mean, you're actually just up first, so it doesn't even matter. But like, either commit or don't. This half measure is maybe not so good. Actually, he's up at similar timing. Celt siege fires faster. This treb's actually, or this castle is only good for him if he's up first. He's not up first, so you just make trebs go on this hill and just treb him down. You might even want to delete your siege workshop and put the trebs up here. It would be really good. But man, like, just scout the sides. If he's 1 TC, he's dead. So attacking the middle, it doesn't matter. The only thing that kills you is if he expanded to the sides and actually has eco. So go to the sides. Because if all of his stuff is here, then he's dead anyways. So no need to attack the middle. Hopefully that makes sense. Especially you're up. Like, wait for Captram. If you're up like this, just wait for Captram anyways. Don't go in right now. This is not the time to go. Oh, good job there though. Oh my god. I mean, you're in anyways. Okay, so you're up. No trebs in the queue. So opponent's up first. Or the opponent's making trebs first, which is way better. And making woes into jags is not good. Not actually good. Oh wait, but his guys just look at it. Look at this. He just didn't even attack though. You're so lucky. Look at what his jags do. I don't know. He just didn't like patrol them in properly. He loses half his HP before the battle even starts. So you're actually gonna win this fight. Because he just didn't attack properly with his guys. Amazing. Oh my god, these jags just like beat your guys up though. Honestly, like, this is still, you still lost the fight. That's how good jags are. Now where's the trebs? We're going elite woads with 5 woads and no trebs. I can't even believe this. Don't tell me he pushes this. You literally have the high ground with Celt treb. Oh my god, you're actually dead. I can't believe it. I can't believe we threw so hard. Now we're dead. Because he has the way better army from this position. He actually got this castle, too. We just kind of like... Okay, never mind. Woads are kind of sick. Once he gets elite jags, though. Can you deny it? Oh, I think you... No, he just got it. Alright. Well, champions against jags doesn't sound very good. I don't really know why we're going champion and elite woad. We're just actually going the 2 units that his 1 unit kills. So that doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, we're just dead because we're just not making a counter to his units, right? You're fighting on the hill, which is good, with the castle. This is probably your best value attack. Okay, yeah. He overestimated the jags. The jags can't fight attack, or they can't fight uphill into a castle. So, and he also doesn't really have upgrades. Actually, yeah, I don't think he has Garland Wars even. Yeah, If he had Garland Wars and the attack upgrades and he didn't fight uphill into a castle, he would have been dominating. But actually, you're fine again. You'll kill his Trebs. There we go. And then his castle's gonna fall. Nope. It's not time to push. You know he's on Jags. You know he's on Jags? It's not time to push. It's time to make a counter to Jag and then push. Yeah, Scorpions. Scorpions are really good. He doesn't have cavalry as the Aztecs, so just make Scorps. You get those faster firing, faster producing, higher HP Scorpions as the Celts. You dominate. Or Siege Monitor. Like, either. Those two things. One of those things needs to be teched in before you move to the next area. If you just move on, you will never do anything. You could try and get like a sneak castle over here and then push from here. That could do something. But you will never accomplish anything with these Trebs if he's on Jags and you have no counter to Jags. I mean, he doesn't really have enough, maybe. I mean, okay. He just didn't have enough. This is just you're so far ahead that it doesn't really matter, but strategically it was kind of risky going forward for no reason there. I think adding a counter would have been... Like, basically what you can do, while you're adding a counter unit to his Jags, you can try and raid with your champions on the sides. Just, like, send some here, send some here, just stretch them apart while you build up a counter. Your Trebs can defend your castle against enemy Trebs in the meantime, and then, like, heavy Scorp, and push. That would have been the safer way, but you were far enough ahead where the opponent's still just dead. Mostly he threw more than I win. Yeah, I mean, he threw too many guys, right? Yeah. Don't get how Jaguars lose to Champ. Well, if you fight uphill with not enough upgrades under a castle, then yes, Jaguars will lose to the Champs. Alright, GG's. Well played. 86 on food. Yeah, I mean, we can pump those numbers even higher. You can never really have too many on food, actually. All right. That's all I have to say. I think I said everything I wanted to say here.